Today, we are going over the solutions for the Leaving Certificate Mathematics Paper 1 for Higher Level 2023. Starting with question 1a, we need to solve this modulus equation. Our first concern is to get rid of the modulus, which we can do by squaring both sides of the equation. We can then subtract 121 from both sides. We are now left with a quadratic equation, so we can use the quadratic formula, or the minus b formula. Our two solutions are as follows. We can let each bracket equal to 0 and derive our two solutions for the variable m. Moving on to question b, we are asked to express k in terms of h and j. In other words, we want to isolate k on one side of the equation. It will be easier for us to get rid of the fraction, so we start with cross multiplication. Our aim now is to get all k terms on one side of the equation, and everything else on the other side. Let's bring h times k over to the left, since it is a k term. Let's bring the j over to the right, since it is not a k term. The k terms are now on one side of the equation. Let us factor out k on the left-hand side. To isolate the k on its own, we'll just divide by 1 minus h on both sides. K is now expressed in terms of h and j. The final part of question 1 involves long division. X squared minus px plus 1 is our divisor. X cubed minus 2 times x minus 3 times r is our dividend. We are looking to find something that will give us the first term of our dividend when we multiply it with x squared. Of course, x times x squared will give us x cubed, so we write x on the top. We can now multiply each term in our divisor by x. We switch the signs of every term in this new expression we just got, and then we can add the two lines together. Remember to also bring down one term. In this case, it is minus 3 times r. We repeat this process until there are no more terms to bring down. What we are left with at the bottom is known as the remainder. Because we are told that our divisor is a factor of our dividend, the remainder should of course be equal to 0. Let each term of the remainder equal to 0. We have two terms, the x term and the constant term. By solving each equation individually, we can solve that p is equal to root 3 and r is equal to minus root 3 over 3. Question 2.